with all this merger talk going on between XM and Sirius, and we'll get into that whole topic.
By the way, congratulations to you. I saw in the paper, did you see that article in the paper yesterday where they actually admit that Oprah did nothing for XM?
Good.
That not one person subscribed.
Well, they're even saying,
people stop subscribing.
Well, people were saying that I was responsible for the merger, making certain. No, Oprah's responsible. XM spent $55 million. It's a waste of money. They finally said, we can't make money.
We can't keep doing this.
I mean, that was the dumbest move. I think Sirius made a bunch of good moves. XM made a bunch of dumb moves, and it made everything equal. XM's blunders were, there's a couple. Oprah.
Not signing you.
Not signing me.
Look, Howard, XM signed you. It's a merger.
Right.
Also, I mean,
Sirius isn't around.
but they're also getting into trouble all the time. There's always some sort of, receiver or something.
A lot of shenanigans.
Yeah, and, I saw, this was a tremendous victory for me personally. I don't know whether this merger goes through or not. I know the NAB's fighting it, and anything the NAB fights must be good.
I have a question for you.
So,
why do they have such a stake? This is not their industry.
It's because of me. Well, they call themselves National Association of Broadcasters. We're broadcasters too.
Yeah, what are they carrying on about?
Oh, they're carrying on because they don't want anything to be successful.
So they don't want competition, is what it is.
Well,
they want their own monopoly.
They're supposed to be broadcasters. They don't want more jobs for broadcasters?
No. Did you see the National Association of Broadcasters are radio owners. That's what it is.
Did you see the shot that the guy from the NAB took at you, which made no sense at all?
It's the worst argument I ever heard. Any industry that would make Howard Stern its poster child
should not be rewarded.
Well, weren't you the poster child of radio for a long time?
But when I read that, it shows me that they think about you night and day.
Night and day. If you were going to make an argument against the merger of two satellite companies, would you sit and bring me up like the dope? That's the dope. If I'm sitting on a commission, I go, that's your argument? Howard Stern, you fucking ass.
A guy who works for the company you don't like?
That's why we got out to here in the conference room?
So you could mention Howard Stern. That's something else. But I for one am hoping it does go through. I
am too. Yes.
I would love to broadcast to XM's audience and our audience. XM has almost 8 million people. We've got almost 7, I think it is. I hope I'm right.
Yeah, we were at 6.7 is what I heard.
So then suddenly there's 15 million radios in circulation, 15 million subscriptions, and that's probably about 30 million people you reach a day.
Yeah.
They say the average radio hits 2 people at least.
At the very least.
Yeah, so...
I've thrown a radio a crowd and hit some people.
So I am, yes, and I did see the article yesterday. In fact, I brought it in, Robin, where it says that Oprah's lemons may make Mel's lemonade. Oprah did so poorly. They gave her $55 million, and they said subscription levels went down.
Yes, people stopped subscribing.
That's a great headline.
Oprah Winfrey's failure could be one of Mel Karmazin's keys to victory. The queen of all media, which she is not, the queen of all media,
Negro woman from the South,
caused barely a ripple last fall when XM Satellite Radio announced she would get her own channel, Oprah and Friends. Turned out it was more Friends than Oprah. In fact, when the star of daytime TV moved... Why would you subscribe to a radio channel for Oprah when Oprah's on the air every day?
She's everywhere else for free.
Right. And that's the other thing.
Yeah, what was XM thinking when they did it?
I mean, even with Opie and Anthony, if XM really thought, that tanked, but if they thought that it was really a good product, keep it exclusive.
Right. What is Oprah going to do for you that she doesn't do somewhere else?
These people don't know their own business. It's like, what they have to admit that
that's another mistake.
It's a different talent than other talents people have. Like Eddie Murphy, Will Smith, and Tom Cruise could announce their own fucking channel on XM tomorrow. It's not going to bring a fraction of what you brought over here because they're not radio guys.
But if I'm an Opie and Anthony fan, why would I subscribe to XM if I'm getting them for free every day? Like that, protect those guys
you
and their franchise.
Think about it, Artie. This is what you're offering people for a price, and they can get it for free.
I tried to figure out that deal a couple of times, and I got a headache.
Well, I think what XM was thinking again was that those guys would be big on regular radio, and they would promote XM. But it kind of didn't happen. But the fact of the matter is, You can't take what's exclusive and make it available for free.
But you can't also take something that's available for free and then put it on a pay service and say, pay for it too.
Right. It's weird. It's just weird. I don't know. So I guess
it's not a commercial for either thing either.
But it makes sense.
On the regular radio side, you're hearing a sucky radio show censored,
down, right?
And on XM, you're not hearing anything of what you could hear on CBS. So it doesn't even help like advertising one or the other.
When satellite radio was created, there was not even iPod yet.
Right.
Now the iPod is going to be pluggable into a car in the same way as satellite radio is. The industry is shifting daily. They have internet radio, high-def radio, terrestrial radio, satellite radio, you name it, radio, iPod.
There's too much competition.
MP3 player.
Get rid of some of that other stuff.
That's like saying to iPod right now, you've got to split the company in half and compete with each other somehow. It's like... Of course they should be allowed to merge. I mean, they're going to bankrupt these guys. They're spending billions of dollars.
Well, that's the question. Do you not want this industry? Because nobody can survive the competition.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of people who've invested a lot of money in this thing. And the fact of the matter is they need one satellite. People don't know which the receiver to put in their car. Although I still think if this deal doesn't go through, we will still cream those guys.
Oh, absolutely.
But I really do
It'll wind up being one company anyway. There'll be two licenses in one company.
Well, they said even if this merger doesn't go through, that so I read in one paper, they said that one of them would have to declare bankruptcy. I was totally shocked by the news.
You didn't see? I thought, you know what? You had that big meeting with all the...
That was about our channels.
All right, because that's... No. I said, maybe they took Howard into a room and told him what they were going to do.
No, they're not allowed to. They're not even allowed to tell, all those stock rules and all that shit.
The SEC.
Right, so I was shocked when how did I learn? I think Scott Salem sent me an article immediately on my email.
I was on a plane, and somebody got off the plane and walked up to me with their a text message on their phone and said, guess what? XM and Sirius just merged.
I was so excited. Let's go to Carter. Carter, you're in Newark, Delaware.
Hey now. Hey, I'm worried about when you guys do merge. Are they going to raise the rates since you guys are the only game in town?
I don't know. You see, that's something we have to ask Mel because I think it'll go way down. Now, here's my thought. I don't know anything, by the way. Don't take any of this as truth. But here's my thought.
That sounds like a question the NAB would bring up. But
well, here's my point.
That's one of the arguments.
But here's my
now
point.
You can't protect the consumer.
In order for satellite to be successful, more radios have to get into the hands of more people.
Right.
Now that you don't have to spend billions of dollars in advertising and acquiring all kinds of duplicate talent and having duplicate services and satellites, you can make a philosophy that says, you know what, we can cut subscription costs down, get more radios into the hands of more people,
and even provide you with more programming,
and still make a profit. I mean, don't quote me on this because I don't know. I'm not the head of the company.
It would be dumb, sir, because it's not like the water company. This isn't a product people absolutely need. We still want we still want people to get it, so we want to make it affordable to people. I would think it would go down absolutely.
Now, it seems to me that the only way they're going to make up all their losses is to raise prices if they have to keep competing.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Well, that's why you don't want the competition.
But then again, I don't know. Whatever happens. But I think it'd be kind of cool to see the companies merge and have one strong satellite company. I think it's great.
I would think what you just said makes total sense. I think if they merge, they would make the price even more affordable to people.
Then you don't have to decide between any of the programming. Then you have NASCAR. Then you'd have Major League Baseball, football.
And football, right.
So how does the consumer not benefit? You mean, so right now the way it exists, if you've got Sirius, you can't hear Major League Baseball.
Right. You always lose something.
Yeah, so how does the consumer not benefit? It's all horseshit if they don't approve it because, of course, the consumer benefits. You get more programming, and you get. I mean, that's it. You get more programming. Period. The day it happens, suddenly you get more.
Plus, they were saying something, Mel or somebody, I think, in one of the articles I read, said you'd get to choose what kind of programming you want. Oh, it'd be fabulous.
And, the other great irony of this whole thing is the whole thing behind a monopoly is conflict of interest and stuff. What bigger conflict of interest than the NAB making a ruling on this? Who benefits from there not being a satellite radio? It's those guys in the NAB.
Well,
how could they possibly be making a ruling?
The FCC should look and say, you know what?
I mean, how could
the NAB is an association,
it's just an association
to represent terrestrial radio.
But evidently they give a lot of weight to what they think.
Listen, they have an opinion. They're saying we only want to turn the clock back 50 years. We want all iPods banned.
Right.
We want all
get rid of all other media.
Get rid of everything. It's not fair.
Get rid of television because that wasn't very helpful to us.
Right. So I say, who cares what they say then?
But why don't they go against television? Why don't they issue a statement against television?
Get rid of HBO.
I mean, it's just incredible. Like, what do they care about satellite radio? What is it to them? It's like saying, well, we care about... They're fixated on satellite radio.
Maybe we should ban books because that gives people an alternative.
Why don't we ban terrestrial radio? That's a monopoly.
Why don't they ban stations that don't do so well?
Right.
I mean, because that's what they want to do.
Right.
They want to limit the playing field.
And the fact of the matter is, if it happens, it's great. If it doesn't, it's still good. We'll still do well.
Well, do you think that they didn't consider this argument they have to raise before they decided to merge? I'm sure he thinks it's pretty much a done deal.
Well, I think if the government decides not to, they're essentially bankrupting one of these companies.
Right, and that's what I think is impossible for the government to do, to say we want satellite to go away. So if satellite can't exist with two companies, they have to say yes.
Well, I'll be listening very intently because I got 4 subscriptions, and you guys raise them rates, they're going to kill me.
You're not getting any raised rates.
You don't know that.
Hey, you got any tours going on? Can I get a tour?
That's an $80 tour, sir.
That's where we're
looking to bankrupt you.
We're going to start charging for the tours. That's where we're making it up.
I'll pay the
See, that's what I would like to see. If there was a merger, I'd like to see one subscription and multiple radios. Stuff like that.
The vending machine.
What are you saying? What is one subscription and multiple radio?
In other words, he has 4 subscriptions.
Right.
I'd like to see that.
Like if you subscribe, you just get it on every radio you've got.
Yeah. I mean, that's where the whole industry's got to go.
Cable TV went that way eventually with certain hookups.
Not really.
They don't.
I paid for 4 or 5 different boxes.
I thought there was a premium. I thought there was a premium thing they offer where you can get for one.
Yeah, for $10 billion.
Yeah, it is a premium.
See, that's a monopoly, cable television.
Yeah, but that's why they didn't approve.
Nobody gives a fuck about that.
Yeah. But that's a different situation. Think about what cable television is.
Completely different.
Cable television isn't providing the content.
Yep.
All they're doing is providing the pipeline. So, of course, they broke up all of the companies so you could have different prices. This is a company that has to provide the programming.
Right, which costs a lot of money.
But they didn't really break up all the companies. There's 5 or 6 cable companies, yes, in the nation.
They wouldn't let them merge.
But in your local in your local community, you have one cable station.
Right. All right, thanks.
I'll pay my $80 for the tour, though.
No, you don't have to pay. Hold on, I'll get you a tour. Hold on.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Give this guy a tour.
Keep that $80 quiet.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
It's under the table.
Give it to us off the air. Let's go to Mark. Mark, you're on the air. Jersey City, New Jersey.
Morning, Howard. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Boy, the XM programming is so bad. There's not one bit of that any of us are looking forward to. We're all just worried. You know what I mean? It's like all of the XM guys are looking forward to getting you, and we're not looking forward to getting any of their crap.
I got one word for you, and there's only one thing, and it's baseball for me.
Right.
I mean, that's it.
And even that's like a red herring. You don't. Anybody who's in New York roots for the Mets or the Yankees. We don't give a fuck about the Astros.
Well, but that's a gambling issue. But I agree with you.
It ain't like football where you could name a dozen fans of like Dallas or Miami or something. No one
Let's
cares
face
about
it.
out-of-town baseball.
Here's the deal. For my fans, they're basically duplicate services, except for the fact that I'm here. And the fact of the matter is,
the people at XM aren't getting the optimal programming.
That's it. Everything else is bullshit.
Baseball, you're right, sir. Baseball is completely regional unless you have a 200 dimes on the Astros-Seattle Mariner game.
I want to thank the Stern Fan Network for posting that picture of me on the beach and calling me a scarecrow. And
what are you talking about?
Are you kidding me?
Well, here's what happened. I don't go
SFN really did.
I don't go on the Stern Fan Network at all, ever.
You better not.
But who got a picture of you?
Oh, please. There's paparazzi down in Miami every minute.
Anyone with a fucking phone now, man. Forget you see someone with a cell phone.
Everybody's paparazzi.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, I was eating lunch at the hotel, and all of a sudden I look up, and I see a guy in the bushes with this giant telephoto lens shooting me while I'm eating it. And when I eat, it's disgusting.
In the bushes.
And I go to Beth, fuck, man, I'm eating. You know, like, I don't...
They got to get that shot with your mouth open.
So then, like, I turned my head and stuff so he'd stop. But meanwhile, I'm sure he got all the fucking shots of me shoveling in my lunch.
Saw him.
I was shoveling in some fish.
I love shoveling.
Poor fish ended up inside of me. It was swimming around that day, and he got inside of me.
I love the act of shoveling food in.
You don't look it, Artie.
Thank you, Mark.
Mark's a good dude.
Yeah, Mark's a regular caller.
Yeah, well, actually, I won the trip to the Playboy Mansion off you, Howard. I got to thank you for that, man.
You're welcome.
That was fantastic.
Oh, that's right, Mark. This guy can party, man.
Yeah.
Who'd you bring with you to the Playboy Mansion? You brought like a...
I bought my sister's ex-husband.
Who brings their sister's ex-husband out?
Good guy,
To
maybe.
get him laid, right?
Yeah, right.
Probably likes him better than his sister.
That's what it seemed like. Yeah.
Exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
This guy was... Me and this dude from Jersey City are drinking by the grotto. Oh, my.
Mark was crying when they got divorced. He didn't want to lose his brother-in-law.
Yeah, I think I traded up on that one, actually.
Yeah, well, anyway, so...
Yeah, if I could change the topic a bit.
Wait a minute, though. I want to hear about this picture on Stern Fan Network.
Yeah, so, Mark, hold the thought for 1 second. Sure. I saw Ross Zapin down in Miami. I actually didn't get down to Miami till Tuesday. I was supposed to leave.
Yeah, you were sick or something?
Got sick as a dog.
Oh, really?
I got a stomach virus on Friday.
It happens to you on vacation.
Yeah, lucky me. And I'm like, oh, shit, I was looking so forward to this trip to Florida. Right. I love Florida. And
when were you supposed to leave?
I was supposed to leave on Saturday. I didn't get down there till Tuesday, and I was still feeling kind of shaky when I went down there on Tuesday. I had
that sucks.
Stomach virus.
That thing was going around like
what Artie did? You know, Artie had to go in for both ends.
No, I didn't have any of that.
Really?
No.
I got it again over the week we had off.
Yeah.
I got sick again. It was going around like a sucker punch.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was a horrible feeling. And then so I go down to Florida, you know, and I wear that big floppy hat, you know.
Right, you're big, you know, almost a beekeeper helmet.
Right, when I go for a beach walk because I don't want to be photographed. But now I realize, what's the point? They know it's me. So
and
anyway,
the hat looks ridiculous.
I was kind of happy because I thought we got away with it. You know, walking on the beach and nobody photographing me.
Yeah.
But you don't go to South Beach if you don't think you're going to be photographed.
Well, that's what I told you. You can't. That's like a magnet for paparazzi.
Well, Beth loves South Beach, and you know, and
fun time.
I do too. I mean, the restaurants are great, and you know, it's fun. And we know some people there, so it's kind of fun. So anyway, I'm walking and stuff, and I figure we got away with it. So I go, so Ross Zapin says to us, hey, I was on Stern Fan Network, and they got a picture of you guys walking on the beach. I said, oh, shit. So Beth goes, oh, they're so mean to me. He goes, no, they were nice to you. So she goes, I got to go. She goes, what was I wearing? He goes, oh, you're wearing a bikini. And she goes, oh, my God, I must look horrible. And, you know, Beth's worried about looking horrible.
She's worried about what she looks like.
Yeah, she's worried. She goes, oh, I must look
There's no
horrible.
talking to you two if that's the case.
Yes.
Yeah. But she's the one obsessing on it. So she goes, please go on there and take a look. So we go on, and all the fans are really nice about her. They're like, wow, Beth is so beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And thank God, because it sends her into a tailspin, you know? Right. She gets really affected by it, and she goes, they hate me. And I mean, everyone is so vicious on there. It makes me look like a piker. So it makes Perez Hilton look nice. So and then it's like Beauty and the Beast. Look at Stern. He's a scarecrow. Look, typical old man. Meanwhile,
there's the picture.
I wish you know what? If I took the hat off, you'd see I look young. First of all, look at me. I'm in shape. I should have taken my shirt off. I'm fucking ripped right now.
Yeah, what are you wearing that big baggy shirt for?
Because I was going for a beach walk. I didn't want to get a lot of sun.
That's your beach look.
But you could wear a shirt that fits you. That shirt's too big.
I like it. I like a big, nice, man-tailored shirt when I walk. It's my passport shirt. It's my favorite shirt. That's my passport shirt. Do you know that's passport stamps from all over the place on that shirt? And it says, oh, he's a typical old man with a young, beautiful girl. And meanwhile, where do I look old in that fucking picture? You can't even see my face, you cocksucking fucks on Stern Fan Network.
That head's so big you can't see your
And Beth is giggling. She goes, you know, when they're talking about you, it's funny. I realize when it's me, it feels really bad. And I go, yeah, go ahead, laugh it up.
Oh, no.
I thought it was funny. I don't get affected affected by that much. I know I'm weird looking.
Well, yeah, you've already accepted.
Yeah, and you know what? She agreed to marry me, and
oh, listen to that.
And you know what?
It's not just I gave her a ring now.
So it's like, yeah. Oh no, we're getting married. That's what I found out. When you give a girl an engagement ring, you have to get married.
You have to?
Well, you're
yes,
supposed
that's
to.
what it's all about.
I had no idea.
Has she at all said to you, "So this is great. Should we start talking about a place?"
No. You know what she said to me? She goes, "Why do we ever have to get married? Why don't we just stay engaged? This is great."
Good move.
I went, you know what? That's why I asked you. Because you're not a pain in my fucking balls.
That's the same move that she used to get engaged.
That's right. It works.
It works like a charm, ladies.
Or you'll be.
Let's not get married.
While we were away, Benji did some crazy thing. Benji went to a pillow fight. It was an organized pillow fight. Who put it on, Benji?
Well, one of our new guys from In Demand called me, Lee Garowitz.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that I don't know. It's one of those street theater things that they just do.
It's a pillow fight where in Times Square?
It was in Union Square, which is down in the Village.
Yeah.
And he called me and he said, Lee called me and said, "There's a pillow fight going on, and I want you to go and just be stupid, be like you usually are."
Who sponsored
Be yourself.
It's called something like New Free Space, New Mind Space. I don't remember. It's not. I don't know that they made any money off of it. I don't know
how many people show up for a pillow fight.
It was. I thought it was just going to be a few people, and I was worried. I was like, no one's going to show up, but it was hundreds of people. And it was like there was a lot of guys there that really wanted to hurt people. It seemed like, I mean, they were hitting you really hard.
You can get
like
hurt.
those mosh pits where they actually are.
That's what it was like. It started kind of innocent.
Yeah, I mean, you can really get hurt in something like that. Honestly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, some dude bashing you with a pillow. And
people were acting crazy. Some guy lit his pillow on fire. I was crowd surfing. It was.
Oh, was it you who lit the pillow on fire?
Oh, you were the crazy one
at first, but then I ran out of energy, and then
this was weird. Howard TV, I think, is going to put it on tonight. Guys, they want me to put on my glasses. Oh, my glass is filthy.
You can't see out of his glass.
I got that jizz that you put on your glasses.
What jizz?
You know, that cleans them, but I didn't do it today. My glasses get filthy so fast. So sick of it.
You know, male sperm, Robin, jizz.
No, it's just jizz they sell. Like
eye jizz.
Eyeglasses jizz. Just pulled half the hair out of my head from the fucking eyeglasses. I get tired and cranky about this time. I was full of energy 3 hours ago. I'm an old guy. Got to pace myself. Yeah, these are dirty too, my sunglasses. Now I'm switching to sunglasses. It breaks my momentum. Leave me alone with the glasses. Who cares? I'm ugly.
Who's sending you those notes?
Look on Stern Fan Network. They'll tell you how ugly I am. Bastard motherfuckers. Writing shit about their hero. So you got some clips or something I'm supposed to listen to? What are these tapes I'm going to hear? Anybody going to help me with this?
Benji going crazy?
I don't know if I know they have a lot of visual clips. I don't know if they have audio clips.
It says Fred has audio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there he is. That's the pillow fight. Now Benji's getting in it.
He's taking off his clothing.
He's getting nude. He's in his underwear.
He's wailing people with that pillow.
Crazy. Just stop the tape for a second.
It's the only one with no shirt on.
Why did you take your clothes off?
Well, I thought we were going to have a countdown, and in the middle of it, I was going to, I had pre-cut my shirt so I could rip it off like the Incredible Hulk.
Right.
But it just started, and I just thought it would be better.
And what happened? Like you exerted so much energy, you had to lay down
in
on the
about
ground?
10 seconds, and I really couldn't move. Like I guess I'm out of shape.
He went into a coma. They said he had to take a pillow and lay down. And then this woman comes over and freaks out.
What?
Because she's like, "Oh, are you all right, sir? Are you all right?" And then he whacks her in the head with a pillow.
You know, you got to interview the cops that have to cover this. You know,
yeah, poor bastards.
They probably love having to deal with this.
They're like, you know what, man? It's hard enough to be a cop. Now I got to deal with. Oh, here's Benji on the ground.
All right, he's lying down.
Oh, and he's all cut. You see him? He's bleeding.
His face is red. Look at him.
He's like having a heart attack. People are stepping on him.
Oh my God! Are you okay, sir? Are you okay?
Way to linger her in.
This is Iraq.
Chill over mine. Oh my God, they're all ganging up on Benji.
beating him with a Wow.
What kind of stupid event is this?
Dude, you were like having a heart attack, dude.
It got really bad because then all these little kids wouldn't stop hitting me, and it was really painful. Then there was also some sort of like, I don't know why, there was a sex and media protest going on.
And you went over there?
We joined that too. I don't know, maybe I'll have that on the TV
Did you
show.
hit people with pillows? You can't hit them with pillows.
No, I joined like these girls dancing and rapping about sex and media.
And you danced and rapped with them?
Against sex and media.
Yeah, I think you're going to be the subject of Howard TV tonight, quite frankly.
This is Iraq.
Oh, there they are. What are they dancing about?
Sex and the media.
And you got up and danced with them. Boy, put a Benji cam on and man, he starts to perform. He's got his shirt off and he's performing with these nice black girls. And they're all laughing.
The tits on that one chick who doesn't like sex in the media.
That's me.
Oh, that's Benji's tits. Benji's file. The girls are laughing. That's funny to video, dude.
Girls are always like,
People become aware of the lyrics and the music we listen to. As you watch,
I like this girl's yelling at her agenda.
And I'm watching Benji try to dance in the back.
And how does it affect your society? Here's our response to Fergalicious.
Here's their response to Fergalicious.
Yeah, they're upset about Fergalicious.
were people waiting for their response?
Benji's dancing with it. How come they're not acknowledging you, Benji? Like, why didn't they throw you out?
I guess they knew I was against sex in the media also.
Meanwhile, Benji's not that bad a dancer. Like, he's doing the same things.
Their moves.
Yeah. You got to see this tape tonight on Howard TV.
That's all this thanks to Lee Gerowitz, our new producer.
Good job, Lee.
They found They found the 7 worst dancing Puerto Rican / black chicks in the Bronx.
John Hines, Steve Langford, come on in and let's get your updates right now. Here he comes, Steve Langford from the Howard 100 News Department, back from Vermont finally and covering Bigfoot. Good job on that.
Page 69 with a very controversial item today. The nattering nabobs of negativism claiming Scott the engineer got another back rub from his female intern. Now, Scott telling Howard 100 News it's absolutely untrue, but Will maintaining he knows it's true.
All right, let's find out. Let's go right to the source. Where is Scott and his intern? And find out once and for all. Was a back massage given again? I hope not. I really, truly do. That's inappropriate. Scott and his beautiful intern.
Hi.
All right. Let me ask you first. Let me ask you intern first.
Go right ahead.
Didn't happen.
Wait a second. What?
Not two.
You say it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Why does Will think something happened?
I don't know.
Will must be
I don't know where he got that from.
Are you saying that to protect Scott because you're afraid you'll get him in trouble?
No, see, I would tell the truth. Absolutely.
You would tell the truth.
Absolutely.
All right, Will, what do you know about this and why did you start this rumor?
We have an eyewitness that witnessed saw it happen.
Give up your source.
Prove it.
I can't do that.
Well,
I asked
We both
my
denied-
source
we both denied
if they
it.
would talk about it on the air, and they said no. So
Was there anybody present when the massage occurred?
There was no massage.
Is the source still standing by the story?
yeah, I double checked again before
When did
you
he
went
say
to-
the massage occurred?
a couple weeks ago.
Maybe it was the original massage he saw.
She walked into Scott's studio.
No,
and
she never gave me a massage.
She never did?
No.
I said he or she.
Oh.
Were your hands ever on Scott's back for any reason?
No.
Never.
Were you standing behind her?
I might have been standing behind him.
You're
but
way too pretty to be massaging him, quite frankly.
And you
Thank
triple
you.
checked this before you went to press?
Of course.
And
Is this a reliable source?
This he or she will not step forward? Why
No.
not?
yeah,
I
why
don't
is
know.
that? That seems shady.
Yeah, why not step forward and
Yeah.
admit it?
I mean,
It's a big
in this
deal.
office of all places, guys, I mean, step forward.
Are you willing to go to jail rather than reveal your source?
Apparently, yes.
All right, well, there's controversy. I would wish that that this person would come forward.
I
don't
did
think
too.
it's anything big deal. Come on in and report. Can you go ask your source if they will come in?
Source, do you want to come in or reveal yourself?
Obviously, the source is right outside the room.
Let me give this source a minute to...
Oh, I think the source is willing to talk.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
John Hine is the source.
I saw him.
You did?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you saw.
I can't. Now, you could have been standing behind Scott. That's definitely true. But I came in, opened the door, saw it, and walked out.
Wow, it was that intimate?
What planet were you on?
Well, I didn't say it was intimate. I just saw, her lined up next to Scott and
Lined up.
And rubbing the shoulders?
And I could have sworn I saw some touching. Not that it was,
My doctor says this helps my COPD.
So why weren't you willing to come forward?
Because I went to page 69, anonymous. That's the way things work. And if it came up as an issue, I would come clean. So
Deep Throat Hein. Wow.
Boy, has John learned the ropes here.
But you don't recall if you saw hands on Scott's shoulders.
That's correct.
So then you really did not see
in the proximity of. I didn't see an active full body act.
Then I have to say that these two are innocent.
Thank you.
That's a different story than John told me, though.
Oh, when I walked in, I said, you were standing behind Scott.
Rubbing his shoulders.
Rubbing a shoulder, a hand on the shoulder, but that's what I saw.
So you saw contact without question.
I saw contact.
You aren't worried that you might have misinterpreted anything?
Apparently, according to their story, it could have been a misinterpretation, but I know what I saw, and I came clean to Will.
Could have been a pillow fight.
I don't think it was a pillow fight,
Well,
no.
I think I know you have to stand behind Scott when he does his work sometimes, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's mentoring me,
And I think
showing me the ropes.
John's very horny and wanted to see something.
Right, John thought something.
John, I'm not going with you on this one. I'm going to go with Scott and his beautiful intern.
Well, we were doing a lot of work on the music special, and maybe I was delirious and could have misinterpreted.
We're going through a lot of work then. So.
All right.
Wouldn't that be against office rules anyway?
Yes, it would.
Absolutely.
Well, that's why you two are hiding it. No.
All right, thank you two, and I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Thank you so much, Steve. Of
And
course,
our resident spy, John Hine.
John Hine knows he's got a nose for news.
Scott, what really happened? I want to know.
I'm sworn to secrecy.
There was no touching?
Touching?
John Hine says he saw something.
John Hine's an asshole.
He's not a liar. John Hine is not a liar.
I'm not saying he's a liar. I'm just saying.
John, when was this?
I don't know if it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I'll recreate it.
Nice. This is reenactment.
I like
Reenact.
I like
Reenactment footage.
I like that.
So it's early in the morning, right?
Right.
And I walk in just to talk to Scott about something, and I walk in, and that's what I see.
Let me see what you saw.
No, I didn't see that, but immediately...
Was that like this?
Yes, her hands were over there.
And when I
came in, she was under the console.
I don't know, because immediately I walked...
Wait a minute, you're not supposed to say that.
My hands were on him.
Immediately I walked... Your hands were there. So immediately I walked out, because I didn't know...
She may be
Sure they weren't on the chair.
Maybe they were on the chair.
Could have
Like
been on...
this.
Oh, is Lisa out there? All right.
Lisa G?
Lisa G. You know Lisa G.
Yeah, I was just, you were just saying Lisa. Sometimes we have...
Lisa Glassberg takes shits at work.
All right, Lisa. New outfit for Lisa today.
I love this
Yes,
outfit. I
leather.
complimented her.
All
on
black.
it.
I think black's your
Leather.
color. Ooh.
Leather. Fall.
Temptress. Lisa, what do you have for us from the Howard 100 News?
Big news. Howard 100 News has learned that Gary Dell'Abate has been booked to appear on The Late Show with David Letterman on October 25th.
Wow.
Bob Fooey? I know he's doing Jimmy Kimmel. You sure you got that right? He's doing Letterman as well?
Yep, he's doing Jimmy Kimmel and Good Day LA, bi-coastal promotional tour.
And Letterman.
Yes.
He's
Fooey?
everywhere.
Is he an audience member or is he going to sit with Dave?
He's on the stage.
Oh, my God. Fooey.
Yeah, it's a big booking, man. It's huge.
Blah, blah, blue, blee. What are you going to talk? I still can't believe this motherfucker wrote a book about himself. I mean, that's the ultimate chutzpah. You know what Dave's going to say? He's going to go, ladies and gentlemen, here's a guy who nobody cares about who's written a book about himself. I mean, my God.
Everybody cares about Fafa.
He's my producer.
I thought, Howard,
It's unbelievable.
That maybe I could get on Letterman by, as some sort of sight gag or reading a list or something. When they said they booked me as a guest, I was shocked.
What is he going to talk to you about?
I have no idea, but I spent the whole weekend thinking about what he might talk to me about, and I didn't come up with anything. I guess they'll look through the book and ask me about some stuff.
You going to wear your beaver outfit?
No.
That's the way to go.
I think, you know what I think is going to happen? I got Letterman all figured out. He's going to get Gary out there, and then he's going to bring these guys out with straitjackets. They're going to cart him right off to Creedmoor.
He's going to go away?
He's going to say, I'm having you committed live because you wrote a book about yourself.
Oh, he's arresting Gary.
What do you think? You think Rob Burnett's writing a book about himself?
How about just, hey, Gary, congratulations.
Wow, Gary on Letterman. I can't wait for this.
Gary doesn't have any funny stories? Come
Hello,
on,
Dave.
there must be something in the book. You've told us he worked at a record store.
Well, yes, Dave, let me tell you a humorous story from my book. You know, before I worked for Howard, I worked at a record store. It's called Record World. I don't know if you remember that store, Dave. You grew up in Indianapolis.
Remember records?
One thing, Gary's not short on his words.
You know, Dave, then there was a time where my father, I don't know if you know this, but my father's nickname was Sally Foo. Now, Sally Foo could have been in the mafia, but instead he drove an ice cream truck. So, there you go.
Well, don't blow all your stories because you got to save some for Kimmel. When are you doing first, Kimmel or Letterman?
Letterman's October 25th, Kimmel's November 11th.
Okay. Well, Jimmy needs a few stories too, you know.
I'll have plenty of stories for Jimmy.
All right.
Jimmy's like sitting around talking to a friend, you know, because I know him. Dave, I don't know what to talk to about.
Well, you see some things from your book.
Like I can remember a few
You've
things.
had some run-ins with Dave, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. I have a story, actually. I don't want to tell here, but I do have a story.
I don't want to ruin it for here, Robin. I'm going to save it for Letterman.
Oh, well, you said that. Listen,
I'm trying to save it.
I'm not blowing my spot.
But I do recall some run-ins,
Yeah, I had
especially
a
over
couple of
guests and stuff.
Are you going to tell Dave when you fell asleep in the office?
Yeah, I'm going to tell him that.
Here's a funny story, Dave. I was in the middle of producing the show, and I got very tired, and I fell asleep at my desk.
You know what you ought to tell him? The part of your book where you talk about how you could, like you ended up at Adelphi, but you could have gone to Texas.
You see, Dave, I was smart enough to go to college in Texas, but I went to Adelphi instead.
And why was that again that you went to Adelphi? I forget.
None of your business.
No, really, because I want to make sure you get it all in.
I got it. Don't worry.
You see, they'll cut to the audience. They'll be like this.
And then, Dave, by the way, did I tell you the time my mother yelled at me?
I'm trying to, you know what? I read the book and I'm trying to think what the fuck he could talk about, and I'm not even sure.
Maybe he'll talk to Dave about things that aren't in the book.
Dave, did I ever tell you about when I met my wife, Mary?
No, tell us about that, Gary.
Well, you see, I had been dating a girl named Nancy.
Yes.
And Nancy, she did not want me anymore. So I was not ready for commitment.
The C word.
The C word. The C word. The C.
I think I could get married.
So I was dating Nancy. Then Howard made fun of me when Nancy broke up with me. And then I was upset. So I made a tape. And then they played the tape on the show. But I didn't give them the tape. They paid me $25,000.
Let me teach you buoy math.
No. Oh, this is a good story, Dave. You see, my personal life was at a 2, and my professional life was at a 9.
You know all about that.
No, what I'm talking about, the part where he says, you gained a lover and a friend.
Oh,
I lost a lover.
Now, you recently
but
had...
I gained a Pomeranian.
Dave, you recently had a sexual escapade. You gained a lover... No. Excuse me, Dave. You lost a lover.
You lost your mind.
Gary, what was the math again? You could tell Dave.
Hold on a second. I got to think about it.
What was the buoy math? You gained, you lost a lover and you lost a friend, but she gained a lover and gained a friend.
I gained a lover, but maybe a couple of them, but no friends.
And then I gained some weight.
I don't remember. I totally don't remember. How sad is that? They all sound correct.
Well, you could do math for Dave. Because Dave
He could bring out a blackboard and I could show him.
Dave, you lost several interns, but you got your wife back.
Now, you almost lost your fortune to a blackmailer.
But you gained a son.
Eric.
I don't know, Dave. I've run out of things to talk about. Did I tell you about the time? Dave, do you know who Roz Frank is?
No, I don't, Gary.
Roz Frank was the traffic reporter. I worked for the traffic reporter at NBC. You see, Dave, I would sit on the ground and feed the traffic to Roz Frank, and she was very mean to me.
Fascinating.
What else about that? That's it. That's all. But my boss then became Howard Stern.
And Fred made me dress up in a suit.
Yeah, could tell that story.
Gee, Dave, if I was a woman, maybe you would fuck me on your couch, because this is going nowhere.
I tried to get an internship on your show.
I did try, but you did not want me because I'm not hot.
I had the wrong equipment.
Dave, if I had a vagina, I would be with you.
I might be your head writer now.
And first I was Boy Gary.
That's right. They don't call me that anymore. Now they call me Baba Booey, which brings us to the title of my book.
I have matured.
Gee, this is a great interview, isn't it, Dave? How's it going?
I'm enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it myself.
Yeah, the best part is Dave hasn't spoken yet.
3 whole minutes of an interview, and you're ready to... they cut my segment out, boy.
I know you may be the king of late night, but you can sit back now.
Please, Dave, did I tell you about the time I booked Madonna's sister on the show? No, I didn't know about that. Well, you see, Madonna's sister called in, and I had her, and I put her right through the Howard. It turned out it was not Madonna's sister.
In all fairness, I didn't put her right through to you. I wrote her in live.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. How, Wolf, I got Madonna's sister. Great, bring her right in. I'd love to talk to her. Turns out Madonna never had a sister.
Oh, good news. I booked Liberace's wife.
Wow. Well, I can't wait. Congratulations, Gary.
Thank you.
I couldn't wait to see you on Kimmel, but now I really can't wait to see you on Letterman. I mean, 2 back-to-back high-profile appearances. When is the 60 Minutes piece?
They have not called yet.
They haven't called.
I'm working on CBS Sunday Morning, though. That's what I'm trying to book.
They call me Baba Booey. My new hit book. I'm happy for him. He's working hard on his
He's
book.
worked with one of the most fascinating men in show business.
Fred Norris.
For 20-something years. Of course he has stories.
I haven't been this excited since Ed McMahon wrote his biography. I first said hi-oh back in 1962.
But I didn't make it part of my lexicon until 1968.
Johnny turned to me one day and said, "Why are you saying hi-oh?" And I said, "Why not?"
What does that mean?
It means nothing, Johnny. I have nothing to say.
It's a declaration of excitement.
It's not a real word.
Right. Have you given any thought to your appearance? Are you nervous about it?
Yeah.
What are you going to wear? Are you going to wear that Adidas shirt or that Sirius shirt?
Oh, your Jets outfit.
Wear your Jets outfit.
I'm wearing my Atlantic T-shirt.
Gary dresses every day like he's he's Mark Sanchez. He's got Jets T-shirt, Jets jacket.
Jets everything.
Somebody go along. I'm throwing a pass.
You know, you should wear a whole football uniform. Say, hey, Dave.
With the helmet.
Yeah. Look, I love the Jets. Fascinating. Wow, this is a big booking. I'm surprised they're having you on, quite frankly.
I am too. It's big for me not only to be on the show, but it helps you get booked to other places because they go, well, Letterman's having him on, and then people go, oh, if Letterman's having him on, there must be a reason.
Right. It's just he's insane.
Well, let's find out why Letterman had him on.
Funny if
Look at my booking.
Wouldn't it be funny if they found out Letterman went mentally ill
and then everybody followed suit?
Right. Well, we haven't been this excited about a book since the Ed McMahon book. So this is great. And you remember how good the Ed McMahon book was. It was fantastic. Gary, that's big news, Lisa.
Very big.
Wow, I can't believe you got that exclusive. Gary didn't mention it to me. I wonder why.
He wanted you to be surprised.
Right.
Gary, so you just announced that you're going on Letterman, and Howard doesn't really think you're going to have any interesting stories to tell. Is that the case, or are you?
Well, listen, I'm no Artie, I'm no stand-up comedian, I'm no Howard. I'm booked as a guest, and so they think I'm good enough for the show. But yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I don't think I'm going to be a complete disaster.
Do you think you'll have more to talk about with Dave because he's a fan of the show, he's a friend of the show?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest fear, and I almost thought about talking to Dave about this as I walk out. My biggest fear is that it's what they call a pity booking, and that Dave, I in my mind, I think like Dave that afternoon, like 4, is like, who's on today? And they tell him, and he goes, oh, why did I agree to that? Sometimes Howard does that. You have a guest go, oh, I didn't fucking agree that. We all go, you did. He goes, oh, what was I thinking? Like, I don't want to be that guest.
And do you think because since he's a friend of the show and he knows the show pretty well that he might go places like make fun of you, like doing the Baba Booey stuff?
Yeah, I figure he'll goof on me a little bit, but that's okay.
It's all in good fun.
It's all in good fun, as long as it's not vicious.
All right, Gary, good luck.
Thanks.
We should get this going right now.
Yes, okay.
All right. This is really going to be tough. Let's see if we can pull this off. All right. Which one is it? Impression contest 1 or 2?
1? That's all. Every entry?
Yes.
Nothing to do with 2?
Nope.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Move to page 1
All right.
that we need.
This is really hard. All right. I'll play you 5 at a time, and then we'll have some voting. Because I don't know. How else would you do this? Who wants to be a judge like on America's Got Talent? You want to be a judge?
Sure.
I'll be a judge, of course. I have to be everything.
Of course. You have opinions, and they must be pronounced.
Fred, you want to be a judge?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. That's enough judges. 3 judges. That was easy. American Idol can't decide who the 3 judges should be. It's that simple. Boom, boom, boom. You. All right. I'm going to play you 5 entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just vote for your favorite.
Okay.
Hey, it's Bigfoot. Mark Jr. it is. I'm way up north, up in Vermont, up by Canada it is. You know where Vermont is? It's up by Canada, way here up north. Huh? You want me to come and take a shit on you? I'm gonna fuck you like a wild animal it is. Robin there? You want me to lick your angina, Robin? You want to watch me jack off? I'm at the Newport Hospital. I got diarrhea. I'm all bound up. Yep. I'm up in Vermont today. I'm gonna fucking sue the state of Vermont. I'm suing the fucking hospital because they said I got gastritis. I'm farting and sitting all over the place. I said to the doctor, I'll tear your head off and sit down your neck. I've fucking got plenty of energy to take on the whole world it is. This kitty come over and I open the door. He sprayed me with mace it is. I'm Mark Jr. Yep.
All right. Now, that guy's name is Jason Tesoro. And I think he's terrific. Problem is, I think everyone's terrific. Now, that's a Bigfoot impression. So here's your second Bigfoot impression.
Oh, they're all Bigfoot impressions.
Well, I'm giving you choices.
Excellent.
You got to have to
like
vote.
What you're doing here.
You're going to have to vote.
All right.
The voting lines are not open yet. Just like on American Idol.
That's right.
I'm going to open them up at the end. This next guy is Ariel Gonzalez, number 2. Ariel Gonzalez. He does Bigfoot.
Today is Sunday, August 24. This is Bigfoot doing impersonation of me it is. Yeah, and I hope they do pick me for impersonation. They'll get $5.
Pretty good, huh?
That's pretty good.
That's Ariel Gonzalez. The third one is John D'Onofrio. And John does Bigfoot.
Want me to take a shit on you? I'm jacking off it. I got come all over my hand.
All right, that's Johnny D'Onofrio. All right, here is a high-pitch Eric impression.
Wait a minute, this is a high-pitch Eric impression. We're off the Bigfoot.
There's 3 Bigfoots. See how hard it is? The first guy doesn't do the best impression, but he's got great material. The second guy, he was pretty good, but the third guy has the best vocal impression.
But it's very short.
Very short.
Not great content.
That's right. Who are you going to choose?
I know who I'm choosing.
Who did you choose?
I chose the first one.
Because he was funny.
Yeah. And it's a good impression.
I thought his impression was very, very serviceable.
Yeah.
Number 3 sounded a little bit like Bill Murray doing Bigfoot.
I don't know. I actually like number 3 better. But number 1 wins on material.
Right. But he's also, it's a good enough impression you wouldn't have to guess who it is, and the material is great.
Maybe we don't need the audience to vote. We could do this ourselves. All right, here's your 4th candidate. This is High Pitch Eric.
All right.
All right, so you've decided on the first guy is the...
If I had to choose just between Bigfoot.
All right.
Those 3 Bigfoots, yes.
Hello. Hi, Gary. It's High Pitch. How's it going? So, I want to come in for the contest, okay? I can do some of my favorite bits, like, hello, this is Kelly Clarkson. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime. Or, hi, Daddy, aren't you proud of me? Spit in my face. Walk, walk, walk. Come on, I need the money, okay? I gotta buy more twat cream. Anyways, have me on the show, okay? It'll be real fun. I'll be really good.
Yeah,
What's that guy's name?
I don't know. This is very hard. Greg Ciaffi. How can you have the audience vote? They don't know what to fucking do either.
Well, they know what they like.
Well, maybe we can narrow it to like the top 10.
Right. They can vote on the last group.
All right. Okay, but everybody's go. All right. So, okay. Let's narrow it down for the audience. The first impression.
Well, are you going to play 5 or are you going to play 4? Make up your mind.
These are just very difficult because they're all really good. All right. And here's a guy doing high-pitch Mike from, back in the newsroom.
Hi, everybody. This here's High Pitch Mike checking in for this impersonation contest. I think I've got a pretty good grip on Mike Morales and his voice and his mannerisms. So, I just want to come in and say, Artie Lang's a homophobe, and I love George Takei and Madonna, and I'm really, really, really sad that Michael Jackson's gone.
All right. So, what do you...
All right.
It's obvious. We like the first guy out of that 5.
Right.
So we don't need the audience.
Although
Not to narrow it down.
Although I will say, if you're going to put him in a category of high-pitched Mike impersonators, I thought he was the best.
Right.
Maybe none of those others made the final. We're just dealing with these 5.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going with Jason.
Oh, my God. All right. Jason's the first guy we put in the finals.
First guy in the finals.
All right. Fuck, it'll take too long for the audience to vote. We'll just take care of it ourselves. And then we'll let the audience vote on the finals.
On the finals.
Right, Gary? That's the best way to do it.
Maybe not. Maybe we just vote on it ourselves.
That's what we're doing.
I know, but even to the finalists.
I don't know. We figure these things out as we go along. All right, I'll play you 5 more.
All right.
And you're going to have a hard time. Here we go. High Pitch Eric, as done by Josh Acrelian. I think that's how you say his name.
Hello? Shirley, you promised me you'd buy me a bucket of chicken. Where's my bucket of chicken? You promised me you'd buy me a bucket of chicken. Where is it? Shirley, you're a fucking Jew. I fucking hate you. Fuck you. Answer the phone! Where's my fucking chicken? I'm fucking hungry! Shirley, you fucking Jew. I'll fucking break your fucking Jew nose. I'll fucking kill you. Don't try to send me a fucking fish. I hate fish!
Wow. Impressive, right?
That is so good.
All right, that's Josh Arakaliayan. That's number 1, okay? Number 2, Scotty Farrell, as done by Maury Kelly.
We're going to have him come down here, Lou, pour him on 80s, heroin on a one, shake it, ooh. We're going to be talking about the fighting Phils, pulling back, Atlanta 2 games back. The Mets beat the crap out of them in the Bronx. Why doesn't anybody care about the White Sox that are in first place? They won 5 straight, but the Cubs are still the first story in Chicago and always will be. What is it like to be a Chicago White Sox fan and that Fagley Wrigleyville bandwagon fucking 100-year fans that have been suffering with that team forever? But why is it that they're the redheaded stepchild of baseball in Chicago? Can somebody explain that to me finally? Like, how do you lose as much as the White Sox did? And remember when they started the season?
It's very good.
It's a really good impression.
All right, prepare yourself to get even harder in the judging. Here's Chad Dillard doing John the Stutterer.
Oh, hi. Howard. I want to get in on this impression. I want to get in on this impression contest. Damn it, I called in last week and Ralph said I couldn't do it. Ralph is an ugly, berry-faced, snaggletooth douchebag. Fuck you, Ralph. You're an ugly asshole. Ugly asshole. Ugly asshole. I want to have a beauty contest between Ralph and me, and we'll bring in people from men's magazines. We'll bring in people from men's magazines, Ralph. And in spite the fact that I am an ugly guy, I will still beat you. Fuck you, Ralph.
Oh my
God. I will still beat you, asshole. Howard, arrange it. Ugly asshole. You berry-faced jerk-off. I'll box you. I want to box you, Ralph. I got great hair. I got rock star hair. You're all like all those Bible Belt jerk-offs I hate. You secretly part of the religious right, you fucking asshole.
Wow. Amazing, right?
Yes.
All right, that's Chad Diller. All right, here's another John the Stutterer. And great, Keith Kearns.
I have rock star hair. You smelly, stupid, seminary dropout. I hope you die.
Great, right?
Oh, my
And
goodness.
finally, Crackhead Bob is done by Gerald Conway.
Hello, Crackhead Bob.
Well, time to vote. I know who I'm voting for.
I'm voting for number 3, Chad Dillard.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, Chad Diller by
Chad
far.
wins, right?
But, he's a master.
That high pitch Eric was really good, though.
It was.
It was good, but he kind of lost the impression in places. That's why I got to give it to Chad.
Right.
Yeah. High pitch Eric, though, very strong. You see, this is the problem. There's a lot of people who could compete. We got to narrow it down to 5. That's the problem.
So now we've got 2 in the finals.
All right, so we've got so far Jason
Sorrow.
Tosorio?
Tesoro. Tesoro. Yeah. All right.
And Chad Diller.
And Chad Diller in the top 5. All right, here you go. Now, another 5 contestants. This
All
is
right.
Pete the Asian Virgin, as done by Christopher Infante.
Hello, this is Asian P. I want to come to the show and look at some pussy and let's see on the show. Yes. Hello, this is Asian P. I want to.
All right, Pete the Asian Virgin.
Okay.
All right, this is Ham Hands Bill, done by Ted Stanley.
Howard, 30 years ago, I taped one of many sweet nights with my young, sweet Ralph. On my tape, you will find out why he likes Comic-Con, why he likes doing your hair, and why he likes it bent over the sink in the 3rd input.
All right. And this is Mark the Bagger from Kevin Ottinger.
Hey, what's up, dude? It's Mark the Bagger. The other day I was fucking a girl, and I got my dick stuck in her tailpipe. So I called the mechanic and asked him if he could get my dick out of her tailpipe, and he said he could. He was just going to spit on it and make me pull it out. I need some cash, man. Thanks. Bye.
All right. Number 4 is Richard's dad. And this is Box Brown.
Hey, Rich, this is your dad calling. Just want to let you know that Shithead died. Must have got out into the road. He got run over. Well, guess we'll have to dig another grave in this chicken cemetery out there. We'll talk to you later.
Right? And then finally in this category, the woman who sent in 3 different entries. That would be that. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not Rachel. This is Andrew Pisano doing Marianne from Brooklyn. He did not send in 3 different entries.
Okay.
All right, this is Andrew Pisano.
Artie, what are you doing, Artie? You're throwing your life away. Howard, I love you. All I need is Howard in my life. I love you, Howard. Thank you for letting me do the radio show. It was so much fun. All 10 listeners loved it. It was amazing. Robin, I went to your last charity gig. It was great. I loved it so much. Fred, you were so talented. You're the most underrated person person on the show. Oh my God.
All right, there you go. All
right.
Andrew Pisano. So you got 5 contestants there.
Let's see.
That's a tough one, right?
That was a tougher one.
That's a tougher one. I'm not crazy about Pete the Asian Virgin, Ham Hands Bill.
I'm going with Mark the Bagger.
Me too. Yeah, me too. I like Mark the Bagger. It came down from Richard's dad, which I thought was awfully creative.
Yeah.
But Mark the Bagger. Fred, you got any?
I was going to say Marianne, but I could very easily be swayed to Mark the Bagger.
Yeah.
Not a problem with that.
I thought Mark the Bagger did it for me. Are we all agreed? Mark the Bagger?
Mark the Bagger.
Yes.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? All right, go fuck yourself. Mark the Bagger, it's in. And that is our friend Kevin Ottinger. I'll write his name down as a finalist. We've got to get 2 more finalists. Okay, here we go. And now, America has not voted. Here's Eric Jones doing Marianne from Brooklyn.
Hi, Howie. Just wanted to let you know that no matter what happens or where you go, we'll follow you. Hey, Howie, did you get that present I sent you? The book filled with pubic hairs I collected from all your fans? I want another show, Howard. Can you talk to Tim for me? I saw Beth on The View yesterday. She looked so beautiful, but all the other women were cunts. I bet Eric is doing such a good job, Howard.
He's terrific.
Hang up, Howard. I love you, Howard. All I need is Howard in my life.
Eric Jones, nice job. Wow. And by the way, the staff impression contest, these people are vying for $5,000 provided by our dear friends at Identity Guard. So that's contestant number 1, Eric Jones. Pretty good, right? All right. Here's contestant number 2, Aniel Hernandez doing Gary the Retard.
Hello. Shoo retarded flu. I want to talk to Richard. I went 4 bagels. You don't sell bagels. You do. I saw it on the internet. Why you hang up on me? I smoke Marlboros. Hello. This is Gary from Albany.
It's a tough category already, right between those 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to narrow this next category down to 3, so I'm only going to give you 3 contestants on this one, all right?
Okay.
All right, this guy's doing Beetlejuice. It's Tony Wiley.
It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. I'm Beetlejuice, dude. I come over there and I kick your ass, dude. Don't even fuck with me, man. How about I weigh 295 pounds, dude? I'm 7 foot tall, dude. Don't even fuck with me, man. I'm Beetlejuice, dude. Oh, man, it doesn't even matter, dude. You know that.
To me, this out of 3 is the toughest category of all.
It is a tough one.
Yeah,
but I
because-
have a pick.
Go ahead, because Marianne from Brooklyn was good. Gary the Retard, incredible. Beetlejuice.
That's what it is. It's Gary the Retard.
You like that,
Yeah,
the Retard?
that's the best impression with the best material.
What about Beetlejuice?
I like
Beetlejuice is good, but it's not quite
All right.
on.
I liked Eric Jones.
Which one, Marianne?
The Marianne. That's
Marianne?
the best Marianne.
See, the problem I had with the
Now
Gary
we
the
got it.
Retard is he would say Richard, and Gary the Retard goes Mitchard.
Wow.
I'm nitpicking, but if you're going to go for a good impression.
So, Howard, who do you pick?
So, in other words, you've all voted 1 for each one. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
decided vote.
Yeah,
Good.
we're all over the board.
I like pressure. This is why they wanted me on these shows. I'm not going to crack. The winner is the person I've decided to go through to the semifinals. The one who will be going through is
The one who will be vying for $5,000 is.
That's right. The one. Let's just go on for 2 days. I'm having trouble between Gary the Retard and Beetlejuice. I've eliminated Marianne. Gary the Retard.
All right. We have a winner, a person
name is,
moving on to the final round.
Aniel Hernandez. All of America's rejoicing.
Well, Aniel is.
I mean, Gary the retard. No way. He went like that. I mean, the impression is insane.
He definitely has the hello
very tough
perfect
thing to do, Gary the retard.
But Tony's,
and so is Beetlejuice.
But Tony's Beetlejuice was amazing.
It doesn't matter, dude.
That's
the best. I'm Beetlejuice, dude.
I'm so close to taking away Mark the Bagger and giving it to Beetlejuice.
But he's in a different, we're not comparing those
I know,
two.
but, well, we have to pick 5, so we could switch. We could swap.
Well, all right, how about this? Let's now take Mark the Bagger and play him again and play the Beetlejuice guy.
All right, good. All right, let's decide, because I want the 5 best.
Right.
All right.
So let's put them up against each other.
All right, Kevin Ottinger going up against... This is how judges work, by the way. We let you see the process on the air. We don't hide anything. You know, on American Idol, all of a sudden the judges just come to some decision?
Right.
We don't do that.
We show you our work.
All right, here's Mark the Bagger.
Hey, what's up, dude? It's Mark the Bagger. The other day I was fucking a girl, and I got my dick stuck in her tailpipe. So I called the mechanic and asked him if he could get my dick out of her tailpipe, and he said he could. He was just going to spit on it and make me pull it out. I need some cash, man. Thanks. Bye.
Well, that is
All
good.
right, that's really good.
That is really strong.
Now let's hear Beetlejuice.
It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. I'm Beetlejuice, dude. I come over there and I kick your ass, dude. Don't even fuck with me, man. How about I weigh 295 pounds, dude? I'm 7 foot tall, dude. Don't even fuck with me, man. I'm Beetlejuice, dude. Oh, man, it doesn't even matter, dude. You know that.
I think I'm going to stick with Mark the Bagger.
I agree.
Yeah, I think Mark the Bagger holds up.
They're close, but I got to stick with Mark the Bagger.
Fred, you stick with Mark the Bagger?
I agree with you on that.
All right, good. All right, so far we're on target. We have 4. Now, out of this next group, you got to pick a winner, and then we'll have our 5 semifinalists. Here we go.
This is the last group.
This is a terrific impression from Sean Burns doing Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes. Oh, my God. This is for George Takei. This is a joke my mother once told me as a child. How does a homosexual have sex with a woman? He fills her cunt with shit. Oh!
All right. Here is Gilbert Gottfried as done by Steve Curcio.
My name is Steve Curcio, but I'm talking today as Gilbert Gottfried. Oh, my God! What are you, a homo? Oh! They had a flood in Pakistan recently. I just want to say it's the first time those smelly bastards had a bath in a very long time. A guy calls up his boss and says, I can't make it into work today. I'm too sick. The boss says, how sick are you? He says, I'm fucking my daughter. Is that sick enough for you? How did they know that Princess Diana had dandruff? They found Head and Shoulders in the back seat of the car. Oh!
All right, you got that one?
Right.
And now our third contestant and final contestant sent in 3 entries. I don't care which one you judge her on. You can judge her on any one of these 3. I think they're all equally strong. You decide which one you'd want her to do if you pick her as a winner. She did Underdog Lady.
Hello. Today is September 4th, 2010. I had my surgery last week, and everything went very well, but now it seems my asshole is falling out. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I can tell you that my feces looks very odd. It's got pictures of people in it. I'm seeing visions in my shit, and the doctors don't know what they're going to do about that, so the prognosis is a little bit complicated right now.
That's Rachel Butera.
Okay.
And Rachel also does Tracy and Little Lupe. Oh no, I'm sorry. That isn't Tracy. This is I'm messing this up. Forgive me in my excitement. Rachel Butera does Underdog Lady, and she does Tracy. Here you go.
Howard, you know I love you. You're not a piece of shit. But who the fuck do you think you are, putting me on the air and making me look like a raving bitch. You're nothing but a fucking douche. Fuck you with your OCD and inability to socialize. Don't you dare make me out to look like the bad guy when you're the fucking one who orchestrated the whole fight between that asshole Grillo and me.
So that's her, Tracy, and this is her doing Little Lupe.
Okay.
Yeah, big boy.
Hola, baby, ¿cómo estás?
You what?
Hi, baby, how are you?
Who the hell is this?
I am Lupe Fuentes.
Let me turn my TV down. I can barely hear you.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck is this, yo? Do you have a big penis?
Peanut?
I love penis.
No, I don't have no peanut.
Penis is my favorite. You like big boobs?
Yeah, I like big boobs.
You have a big penis?
Yeah, I got a big penis.
Wow.
You like big penises?
Woo! I love cock.
You want to show me your pussy?
Yes.
That's nice of you.
I love pussy. I love penis.
Now here's the
big cock.
You have a big penis?
All right, here is the tough part.
All right.
All right.
What's the tough part?
You've got two Gilberts.
Yes.
And you've got Rachel Butera. You can only pick one of her impressions. You can't
Right.
vote for all three.
Right.
So you're actually picking the one that she's going to enter into the competition if she gets into the final.
Right.
All right. For my money, I love the Gilberts, but I love Rachel Butera more.
I love Little Lupe.
You love does everyone agree that Rachel Butera is a finalist? But now we have
the hard part is going to be because I like
which one?
See, I like the underdog better.
I'm with Fred
because it's got content.
She had great material for Underdog Woman.
She did,
and she
but
carried
her
it.
Lupe impression is better.
It's better, but it's also broken up by the Bigfoot clip,
Right.
so it's a little misleading.
What about her
Trying to
Tracy
weigh
Millman?
whether Her Tracy Millman is good,
that
but
comes in
not
third.
as good content-wise.
All right, so we're going to let her compete as underdog lady?
Or
I could go with that or Lupe.
See, I like Underdog Woman. But
One
Lupe's
vote underdog
amazing.
woman, Gary. Robin, go ahead.
See, I want to vote Lupe.
All right, Robin votes Lupe. Fred?
I don't think she's going to lose either way. I'm going to go with underdog, though.
That's two. That leaves me. I could either tie it up
or
And
just
then we
make
have
the
to have
overall
a-
decision.
And we got to talk to Benji.
I'm not talking to Benji.
He'll go with Tracy Millman.
You want to know something? I love all three equally. That's really a cop-out in a sense, but I've got to make a decision here. I do love her Tracy Millman. I think that's a difficult voice to do.
It is.
It's so unique to even think to do her. Lupe
But
is
I'm
dead on.
I'm looking at her best possible entry against the other impressions.
And I think Lupe is the strongest, so that's 2-2.
But her underdog captures every nuance that is underdog woman.
Not quite.
I disagree.
Not quite.
The Lupe is more of a cartoon. Underdog is an actual
But she does
person.
it perfectly. She
I
even
would say the same thing for underdog.
Even says boobs. Like, you mean, because Lupe doesn't really hit the B in boobs. She got that.
I still stick with underdog.
I'm sorry. I think the Lupe is a home run. It's really funny, and it's really great.
Well, it's tied 2-2. Robin and I say Lupe. Fred says underdog, and so does Gary.
Who would you have break the tie?
Who do you think should do the tiebreaker?
You could have Ronnie. You could have John Hine. He's sort of level.
Ronnie would be funny to hear his tiebreaker.
Yeah. Ronnie's going to go with Lupe because he like
Tits of
anybody
sex.
who shows tits. and
Who do
sex.
you think is the one person on this show who should be the tiebreaker?
I think John Hine would probably be the best.
Everyone seems to think John's sane.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
just, I mean, he has some judgment.
All right, John Hine, we'll let you be the tiebreaker. Robin and I say Lupe. Gary and Fred say underdog woman. We all agree it's Rachel Butera. Which impression should compete? John Hine, you have the deciding vote. John Hine is ready to speak.
They're both great impressions.
Make sure you pause before you give your answer, the final answer. Go ahead.
I see why Howard and Robin would like Lupe. I also understand why Gary and Fred would like Underdog Lady. Man, it's tough. But if I have to choose one...
This is good.
It would have to be...
Who would it be?
Underdog lady.
All right, underdog lady. All right, so she will compete as underdog lady.
Okay.
All right, Robin. That was good.
All of these were tough decisions.
Yeah.
They were really good entries.
I want to give honorable mention to Marianne from Brooklyn's entry. Did you hear hers?
No.
What did we
she
do with that one?
imitate?
Do we have that anywhere? It's the greatest impression you ever heard.
Hold on, Jason will put it up right now.
Yeah, you have to
She
hear it.
had an impression of someone?
Yeah, this I loved. Jason, put up Marianne from Brooklyn's entry. I even forget
She
who she
always
did.
enters everything.
She enters every contest, no matter what. And she chose to do an impression of. Can you guys throw that up fast? Put it on Impression Contest 1 in the lower right-hand corner. Maybe not. I think they're paralyzed out there.
Gary went out to rouse the troops.
Yeah, will be.
Oh, it's going to take like 10 more seconds.
Okay. Yeah, will be.
Hey, Howard, what's going on? I thought this was supposed to be the staff impression contest.
Nah, somehow everybody got into this whole
Whack Pack thing.
Yeah, that's
Whack Pack, but they're kind
Some
of our
of the
staff.
Whack Pack.
Anyone who's on the show is fine.
Yeah, Tracy is
they're
a
good, but
staff member.
now you're just going to have the Whack Pack saying that you owe them money.
Yeah.
Because you got to pay them like this.
We make up the rules as we go along. No, but it's a broad stroke. Let's put it this way. Maybe it's a better title to say not staff impressions, but show impression. But we consider these people part of our staff.
I hear you.
Right.
Well, do what you do. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, Wilby. Right. Benji. There were a couple of Eric the Midgets, but none of them made it into the finals.
Yeah, I couldn't believe there was one. I know there was at least one Riley that I thought might make the finals.
Well, this was Marianne from Brooklyn's entry. Listen to this.
Don't. Hold on a second. We don't think that's the right one.
Yeah, it isn't. My staff confused. Yes, Danny.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. John Hunt's crazy, man. Little Lupe was a home run.
Yeah, so I thought so too. So
I
did Robin.
thought so too. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm freaking out here, man.
Well, they're both good. I mean,
He might have cost her the contest.
that's right.
Yeah, her underdog lady was pretty damn dead on too. But
Yeah.
Little Lupe, man, I thought it was her.
Yeah.
I thought it was that little chick. Hey, Howard.
Our 5 semifinalists are Jason Tetsuro, Chad Diller, Kevin Ottinger, and Aniel Hernandez. These names, I tell you, could people simplify their names when they enter?
Get the Marianne's up, Howard.
Yeah, here's Marianne from Brooklyn's entry. I thought this was a stunning impression. She did my mother, Ray Stern.
Really?
Let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Howard Stern's mother, Ray Stern, and I'm here to do a show for Howard, and I am delighted.
How is that? Isn't that terrific? I thought she should have won the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Very, very impressive. Nice job, Marianne.
Howard, you can't say I didn't try.
It's weird. I felt like I was talking to my mother when you did that.
If you had said it was Ray Stern doing Marianne from Brooklyn, then you might have had
Then it would have been genius.
You would have played a little more. It gets better, Howard. You
No, that's all I could take. That's all I could take.
Howard, that guy who did me, I thought was awesome, and I can't even win a contest when somebody else does me. I mean, I'm like in a deep depression again today. I thought that guy was going to the top 5.
Yeah, the guy who does you, his name is Andrew Pisano. He was terrific. But
I absolutely loved it, Howard.
he was good.
I love you so much, Howard. You have no idea. Can I say something?
Yes.
I saw your face when you were talking to Benji, and you looked very, very upset on Howard TV, and it was terrible to see. So, Benji, I hope you're listeing and do the right thing by Howard. Howard, I hope you stay.
All right, thank you. And wow. Yeah, those impressions were good. There were 2 guys, Eric Jones too.
Artie, what are you doing, Artie? You're throwing your life away.
I mean, this guy too.
Hi, Howard. Just want to let you know that no matter what happens or where you go, we'll follow you. Hey.
Wow. Sal says he does an excellent impression of Gary. You want to hear it?
Let's hear.
Go ahead, Sal. There he is. He's fast asleep working on the show. Very nice. All right, so there you go. There's a lot of controversy. I'm sure people had their favorites.
Yeah, but we have to pick, and so that's what the judging is all about.
Yeah, we did what they do on like American Idol, and now it's going to be up to America.
Yeah.
To vote for the $5,000.
So there are your 5 finalists.
There are your 5, and then we'll march them out, and we'll have the audience vote. We can give our recommendations, Robin, but
Sure.
America will decide.
We can tell everybody what we like about each impression.
That's right.
Or do you want to give a weight to their vote? Should that be 30% of the vote and the vote?
Oh, like you mean on
Like Dancing with the Stars.
I think you need to weight it.
Nah.
No?
I think we should let the audience decide.
That might be a mistake.
You think we should have one vote and they have...
I think we should get the majority.
I don't even think we have the brain power to weight the thing. I don't even know how to do that. Like if we count for like 30%.
And then, it's whatever they get from the audience plus that 30%.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great, too, because then there's going to be rumors that some of the contestants slept with Robin, like on...
Howard?
Yeah.
John's got an idea. John, go in. Go tell him the idea. He's got an idea that might work for them.
All right. Because this is great. They're very talented. And I would suggest to all the people entering, you better have some good material when you come in here. Really think about what you want to do. I'll work with you, too. I'll talk to you and I'll interview you, but you got to have something to say. Yeah, go ahead.
You know how on American Idol a couple seasons ago, they introduced that save, where the people here can save if the audience just votes the wrong
Yeah, but we only have one vote.
Well, you'd have to eliminate them one at a time, but then at least you could be able to save somebody if you feel like the audience is way off track.
Right.
I like the waiting better.
I like pure letting America decide. Like America's Got Talent.
It doesn't matter.
Right. The person coming in fourth, and I'll do it, and I'll wait. I'm going to wait 2 days on the final one. 2 days.
This could take 6 months.
Right. Maybe we don't have America decide. Maybe we let Guatemala decide. Is there a way to do that?
American Samoa has decided.
Why don't we let the world decide? And then we'll give America one vote, Guatemala one vote. That'd be really good.
Every country gets a vote?
Every country gets a vote.
I think I like the woman who does the underdog.
Maybe we'll have the Vatican. The Vatican has spoken.